Hey everyone, today I'm here to show you the gear loadout for my dollar store winter survival challenge. Now the original challenge was meant to be $10, it was meant to be done in the warmer months. You would get $10 worth of stuff, survive 24 hours outside, you had to build a shelter, make a fire, and eat a meal. There may have been other guidelines, but that was the basic idea. Recently, the cost has been $20. If you watch a lot of the videos now, they're usually $20, and that's because of the price of everything going up. I am not following those rules, I'm going to be honest about that. I am doing a winter camp with dollar store items. I was thinking of doing a 20 item limit, I was thinking of doing a $50 limit. I really just decided, you know what, I'm just going to get dollar store stuff. I'm going to worry about that. Maybe I'll do another video in a few years and I'll do it again. With a limit for now, I'm out to camp in winter with dollar store gear. The only tool I'll be using is this multi-tool from the dollar store. There's a saw and there's a knife on it. Neither of them work very well, but that's what I'll be using. Believe it or not, the dollar store in Quebec actually had a carpenter saw, like a very basic carpenter saw. They had one of those. They also had a 14-inch axe, and that would have made my life so much easier, but it also would have defeated the whole purpose and the creativity idea of this dollar store challenge, so I did not pick those up. Now for my shelter, I picked up a tarp, I picked up some drop cloth. It's going to be a very basic shelter, and I'm going to try to make it a super shelter. If you don't know what that is, I'll explain that more in that video. As for my sleeping setup, got a bunch of these contractors drop cloths. They're supposed to be waterproof. That paired with some Mylar blanket. I'm either going to make a blanket, maybe a makeshift sleeping bag. I haven't decided yet. It's going to be a last minute decision, but I'm hoping this keeps me warm. I did pick up a few more of these drop cloths, and I have 2 of these Mylar blankets, so we'll get something to work. Cordage. I have this twine left over from the summer version. Works great as fire starter. It's also cordage, so why not carry it? And I have this I'll be using to set up my shelter. Let's talk about fire starters now. So here we have the magnesium rod from Dollarama. I did use this in the summer version, but I used it completely wrong. I completely forgot to scrape off the magnesium part, so I'm hoping to redeem myself for that. Stay tuned for that. I did get much better with a ferro rod. Now to use with that magnesium rod, I plan on using these cotton pads. Oddly enough, I couldn't find cotton balls, but these will do the job. I plan on using this with some petroleum jelly or some rubbing alcohol, so that should make for a fun fire starting experience. This is the main way I'll be using to start my fire. I also picked up a bunch of these fire starting bricks. I picked up 3 packs like this. I do not plan on using this to start my fire, but I might have a fire going all night, so this is a really quick, easy way to restart a fire if it ever goes out. If I'm super sleepy, I might just light one, throw it back in with the wood, get it going again. And if all else fails, I did get a box of matches. I also got a lighter, so one way or another, we will have fire. Now let's talk about cooking and food prep. So this is a cup I used in the summer version. I had a really hard time getting a boil out of this. As you can see, it's about a 1/4 inch thick, so water would get warm, but I had a really hard time getting a boil. It is a decent cup other than that. So I got this bowl, stainless steel bowl, so it is safe to boil in, cooking and all that. I don't know if it'll be any easier, but I'll plan on doing my cooking in here, boiling and melting some snow, and might make a big batch of tea at the end of the night. To have a nice warm drink while I'm trying to sleep would be a good deal. Now I didn't bring the food out to show you today, but I will give you a sneak peek. I got most of these items during the holidays, so I figured I might do a rough version of a holiday dinner. And to give you guys a little idea, there's a can. I didn't even know they sold turkey in a can, so I'm not too excited for this dinner, but there's a little idea. Now the sun is about to go down here, so let's talk about lighting. I got a headlamp. I just noticed now that it does not come with the battery, so I will have to stop for those. If you guys do not have a headlamp by now and you camp, backpack, hike, or any of that, get a headlamp. Second, I have glow sticks. Now, you guys might think this is ridiculous, and I think so too. I use this for my summer version, and they were completely useless. I won't lie, I was fully aware that I had my camera light and my cell phone light in case of emergency, but these do serve a purpose, and I'll talk more about that in that video. Now last but not least, hot hands. They're a bit boring, but I was really happy to find these at the dollar store. I was going to bring one of these regardless. I always keep one with my batteries. It just helps the battery life in the cold. But I was really happy to find them, especially these big ones. I plan on using these in my sleeping setup. It might make the night a little less miserable. Now there will be a few items that are not from the dollar store. Don't worry, that won't affect the dollar store challenge or help me in any way. First aid kit, camera gear, stuff like that just comes with me regardless. At the end of the day, I'm here to film a YouTube video and have fun. And with that being said, you guys know I also feature some beers in my videos. In that video, I'll be featuring 2 from this company here, Russell Brewing. They were nice enough to send me some beers over the summer. They sent me 2 more during the holiday, so I saved those for this video. And there was no strings attached. It was just like, here's some beers, enjoy them, let us know what you think. But you guys know me, I have no problem featuring beers on my channel. This is their Pog Milkshake IPA. If you guys are old enough to remember Pogs, you know, the game you played with the slammer and everything. They got banned in schools. Good times. So, cheers guys, Pog Milkshake IPA. I feel like the can just echoes in the forest. Tastes more like a sour beer than an IPA to me. Still good though. So at this point, I am just waiting for a milder day to do this video. I'm trying to find the day right around the freezing point. In fact, today would have been ideal, but they are calling for rain later, so I'm not gonna lie, I decided not to do it today. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be the Dollar Store Winter Camping Challenge.